during my sabbatical, one of the things that I thought I would be exploring is hitbodedut, the old Hasidic custom of going out into nature and talking to God. Not from a siddur, but from the heart. For the 17 years that I've been a rabbi, most of my spirituality has been based around the words on the page. The words of the page that are presented in the siddur and machzor. And of course, I have a choice. I choose with Cantiliana, with Rabbi Jenny, whoever, with Aaron and Meredith, with whoever has been helping lead the service. We choose how we want to form that service through the liturgy. We choose which pages, we choose which tunes, but ultimately it's predetermined in some sense. We have a choice within a certain limit. So I thought I would be exploring hitbodedut, just going out into nature and just praying what is in my own heart, not words on a page. Interestingly, that's not what happened. What happened, in fact, was that on Friday nights, instead of coming to services, we would light the candles as a family, we'd celebrate Shabbat as a family, and then when everyone was in bed, I would just sit with the candles and meditate. And meditation is not something that comes easily to me, particularly because it requires me not to speak, and I know myself. But I would sit for 10 minutes, and then 20 minutes, and then half an hour, and then sometimes even an hour. Just sit with the Shabbat candles, and reflect, and quietly pray on what was in my own heart, with no words at all. I found it a profoundly moving experience. And so I thought about how might I bring that into our Shabbat services. I therefore decided this Shabbat, especially with Cantiliana and Fred away, to have this evening's Kabbalat Shabbat service as a meditative, reflective service. As soon as I made that decision, I got in touch with colleagues and I said, I need help. I don't know how to create a meditative, reflective service. I haven't done one in a very long time. And some colleagues very nicely sent me their suggestions, sent me services that they had done, and none of them resonated with me at all. And I found myself remembering a review I saw of a book on hitbodedut. There was a book on Amazon, and some reviews said this is very moving, very powerful. One review said, do not buy this book. You cannot learn how to talk to God from someone else's book. Just put a book down and go out into nature and talk to God. And I found myself remembering that as I prepared this evening's reflective, meditative service. Because even though other rabbis in particular, I'm sure, have very powerful, meaningful, reflective, meditative services, they didn't resonate with me. I can't meditate and reflect using other people's words. They have to be my own. And so this evening's Shabbat service is a real experiment. It's a start of a journey. It's a sharing of space. It's a sharing of some of my reflections on meditation and reflection, pulling together some sources from differing authors, rabbis, throughout the years, and also giving much space to reflect upon them. There'll be less liturgy, more space, more quiet. And my hope is that you will be able to join me for that service, and then share afterwards with me how it was for you. Just like at the start of my sabbatical, I was very new to meditation. So now I'm very new to bringing meditation into our Kabbalat Shabbat service. So I really invite you to come and join me, to come and join us for tonight's reflective, meditative service. To let yourself be in a space of calm, of rest, of reflection, and then particularly to give me feedback afterwards. To say, this part resonated with me, this didn't. I liked this part. I felt I missed out on this part, and I'd like that back in the service. So tonight, coming back, is the start, I think, of another journey. It's a start of a journey of me bringing in some of what I've learned from my sabbatical into my work here. I hope that you will join us for our reflective and meditative service, either in person or online. You can follow on Facebook, on the Temple Beth Shalom website, and on Zoom as well. And please do join us, pray with us, reflect with us, meditate with us, and then share how it felt for you so we can see if that's something that we want to take forward in the future. I wish you Shabbat Shalom.